Welcome in, everyone. My name is Ruth, and this is Excalibur Ascending. We're going to be looking at October energy, and we also have several things from Spirit that I got in a meditation earlier today about what we're facing in the month of October and going into November and December. We're going to look at breakthroughs and challenges and changes that are going to be happening for us as well. However, I do want to say if you're interested in a reading from your spirit guides, I do have one-on-one sessions. I charge $65. Check my link out below. All right, so I definitely felt a divine feminine energy as well as a Gabrielic messenger energy. And I asked about what we are going to be facing for the month of October. And this is what I heard. Now, this message, this first one, is a collective message from the whole worldwide perspective. It says, this is a time of great transition and upheaval. Many are facing decisions of how to treat loved ones. Much hate and disapproval is being issued by those stuck in past patterns. Those who wish to stay in addiction, fear, anger, and control. These are spewing intense dislike toward the faithful, toward those growing and ascending. This hate and anger is a result of fear because those in the matrix are no longer the strongest vibration. The strongest vibration is coming from those following the light, those seeking truth, those discovering their cosmic, true, divine nature. These are the leaders. These are those who shine the brightest. Their spirit guides are active. Their higher selves are making decisions. Their spirits are being set free. It is a time of the shift. These people of light are stepping forward, and all hell is trembling, for it has lost much control. It is so. So that's a message from the higher realms concerning what they see concerning the world perspective. A lot of people are going through a lot of emotions and they're trying to gain control back because many of those stuck in past patterns, generational curses, addictions, the fear, the traditions, the regulations, the manipulation, those who are still stuck in that are realizing some of their loved ones are following the light and they're going a different path. They're awakening to their true nature. And it's like they're throwing a fish hook to try to catch you and reel you back. And so this can be happening physically where people are discouraging you from following your ideas, or this could even be just energetically where they feel tense and angry with you and they may not know why. It's because certain parts of their soul that's still locked into past patterns is fearful. They're afraid because you're going away, even if you're right sitting on the couch beside them, even if you call them every day, they feel you awakening and moving forward into your best and highest self, and you're leaving these patterns, you're leaving the manipulation, you're leaving the control, you're leaving the matrix. And very interesting that these people are having a feeling of losing control, so they're reacting. Now that might be several of the energies that we are facing around us. We are in Libra season. Libra season is the energy of relationships. It's the energy of finding balance in our personal life versus ourself versus others. So it's finding balance there. Issues of codependency might come up, issues of manipulation, issues of control. And during the first part of Libra season, which we're almost done the first part, it started on September 17th or 21st, started in the middle of September, it's going to end in the middle of October. So we're right dab in the middle of it. And during this first few weeks of Libra season, many of us might have felt very imbalanced in our relationship. or certain imbalances might have been highlighted for us to see. Wow, this is really not a balanced thing for me. This is not harmonious. This is not peace. This is classic Libra energy. They will show us, our spirit guides, our higher self, and the energies around us will show us where we're not balanced between ourselves and our relationships. And then the next half of Libra season, we can find steps, make decisions to bring us back into balance and harmony. So it's a very important energy in the zodiac. September to October is a tremendously important energy for us to balance both ourselves in relation to relationships and to balance our relationships. Now, I felt a divine feminine energy come in. Jophiel, Archangel Jophiel, Haniel, and divine feminine Holy Spirit, the essence of Holy Spirit. And this was a beautiful message about a garden. And this is where we all can focus. Let the world shake. Let people make their own decisions and go through their emotions. This is a beautiful energy for us as light beings to focus on. Listen to this. This is what I heard in this most beautiful, soft, feminine voice. You are locking in a timeline where your hopes and dreams can begin to bloom. Imagine a garden. Plant your seeds of dreams and your seedlings of desire. We will water them. We will protect them. Tell no one of these seeds. Let no predators in this garden. Tell us and us alone. That's your spirit guides, your higher self, divine spirit. We will guide you to manifest what is precious to your heart. Then I heard the words, I love you. I love you. I love you. We love you. You love you. What a beautiful energy there. So this is where we can definitely place our focus. Many other astrologers and intuitives have said that, especially here in the beginning of October, and you can do it as long as you go through October, because I believe this is also a time period from now till December and January. It is a time of actually a spring, a new beginning. And although normally those in the northern hemisphere are going into the winter season, the fall, the winter season, this is a strange time frame in time, if we could say in time, where normally you're sort of like going into a rest period, but it's actually the time of planting seeds and new beginnings. It's like planting your fall harvest, and you want to plant those seeds in the ground. You want to sow your winter crops, but it's even different than that. We see an energy of a spring garden. A spring garden, like let's plant the flowers. And I love her words here. Plant your seeds of dreams and your seedlings of desire. We will water them. We will protect them. Tell no one of these seeds. Let no predators in your garden. Don't let the collective negative, hateful energy of seeing you go into a new path. Don't let them know, because their energy will try to pull it and rip those seedlings out of the ground. So you want to tell no one. Simply, you can write it down. You can say a prayer. You can just simply say, what do I really want my best life to look like? So one of the questions I will be asking is, what is the timeline that we're locking into that seems to be a garden or a time to plant seeds? All right, so let's go ahead and pull some divine energy for this month. We're going to see what energies come up, please. And this is our tea leaf set. We're just going to get an overall energy for the month of October. Ooh, okay, we have some cards falling out here. What can you tell us about the energy of the month of October for us beings of light? For those, okay, whoa, I got to show you this. The Tower card sat fallen, but this is a Tower card, and it's a good Tower card. Solid foundation, success with effort. Okay, now in tarot, the Tower card can be shaky and event driven. But this is saying no matter what tower moments happen, you have a solid foundation. And remember what it said here. Those of light are the strongest vibration. Those of the light are the strongest vibration. This means no matter what happens for the collective to shake it up, politically, economically, spiritually, energetically, the beings of light have established a solid foundation that's going to help carry them through. The other card that flipped out, as well as these, but these flipped up top side, good advice from a wise person. Okay, we are entering the month of October. The veil is thinnest on October 31st-ish, the end of October. It's Scorpio energy. Scorpio is the secret, the intuitive, the healer. It's when a lot of psychic and mystical knowledge and gifts can open up. Now, I do not recommend doing any kind of new practices or new connection to spirit guides during this time. You want to stay only connected to what you know, because it is, I'll talk about that later when we come to it. But anyway, what this is saying is that the veil is thinnest and your spirit guides will be very active, giving you messages, guiding you. Wow, that's why they're asking us to plant seeds at the beginning of October. October 2nd is the new moon in Libra, and it's a great time of manifestation and asking your spirit guides, because a lot of time the guidance is going to come toward the end of October. Wow. So you're going to be getting advice in October for the dreams and desires you have. Weeping Willow. Okay, here's some of energy. Family sorrow. You might be going through some family troubles in the month of October. Victory in some endeavor, but you're going to be able to find the balance and the harmony and the peace you desire. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. You will be locking into a higher and better timeline. I can't help but feel that those colors are saying you are increasing in light, and this light is going to enter your life in a 3D form like never before. This is such a beautiful energy. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Okay, so you might be developing new soul contracts with different people, new friendships. This is not necessarily romantic, it could be, but this is just friendships with people who get you. They just get you. They understand you. And so this October energy is a perfect time to end soul contracts with people who are not for our best and highest good, and to start new ones with and make new friends, lifelong light worker friends. Dealings or relationship with an older man. Very interesting. We're going to keep an eye on what this energy is. This could be a reference to spirit guide energy as well. Those who have walked the path, ascended man. All Saints Hallowed Eve is the real term for Halloween. I believe it's called All Saints Hallowed Eve. And it's a time when the saints and the ascended masters speak to people. And I believe that's why the holiday was formed. So this could be saying those ancestors, those saints who have passed on before, might actually be in contact with us. Wow. Okay. So let's go ahead now and ask for spirit. I want to pull this angelic energy here. What changes are we going to be seeing in the month of October? We'll do changes, then challenges, then breakthroughs. What changes are we going to be seeing in our personal lives in the month of October? This is personal for those who are watching this video at any time, any place. This is personal for the light workers, those of the strongest, highest vibration, and those that are who their desire is to reach that vibration. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, the card that fell out was the Emperor, bossing up. You are going to become the boss of your reality. You're going to manifest what you want. You are going to make decisions to what's best for you. You are going to become leaders in your generations. You're going to become leaders in your society, in your workplace. You're going to become leaders in your family. You are going to set the vibration for your generations. Your friends and loved ones who are still locked in the matrix are going to be following you. Okay, I want a Celtic cross now. We have for present energy, let me pull up the thing. For present energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Okay, you're going to be working here and you're going to be moving very quickly. And the temptation will be is that some of your work is going to face drastic changes. This could be projects you're working on. This could be work-related situations. This could be anything in your life. But especially what you're focused on is going to face drastic changes. Before, a lot of your energy was pulled and your mind was pulled in different directions. You just didn't know what to do. You were looking for strategy and you didn't have it. I'm seeing that in the middle of October, toward the end of October, you're going to start getting strategy, but you've been looking for strategy on where to go with your work, with your focus, with your, it could be even new relationships, with your better wholeness, wellness in all areas of your life. You've been looking for strategy. Okay, right now you're really focused on your family and your loved ones. That's okay. It's natural that you're focused there, but it's very important that you're also focused on how your family and your loved ones come into balance with your own life mission. So let's say I'm seeing a scale, and let's say your focus has been on your loved ones. You really want them to wake up. You really want them to feel love. You really want them to be okay. And you're going up here and your self-care and your life purpose and your goals and dreams and desires have kind of been up in the air, literally up in the, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know where to go. And some of the people here are like, help me, don't leave me. And it's very important during this time to say, I've got to focus on myself. I give you back your energy. You have to take karmic responsibility to focus on yourself. And I have to make my life purpose, my health, my wellness, my mind, my emotions the most important priority. And you can bring it into balance when you give them equal time and attention, or you can give yourself more time and attention. Either way, you can make that decision and you will find balance and harmony. And for the future of what changes you're going to face is you will start rising above some of the negativity in your life. You'll start rising above maybe the pull or the constant thoughts about other people, and you're going to start focusing on yourself. The changes is you're going to start pushing down this other energy that's poking at you. And you're going to start rising above it, and you're going to start pushing away all energy that's poking at you. So the changes, I see several changes. You're going to get drastic changes in your work, in your projects, in your focus, whatever you've been focusing on for your life purpose or your career or what makes you happy. That's going to face some drastic changes, traumatic changes, but more so quick changes. I'm not seeing a lot of trauma here. I am seeing that some of the family issues you're going to have to be facing of how to bring your family into balance. You're going to be facing some changes there. You're going to be getting some strategy during the end of the month of how to continually make changes to help you remain balanced. And you're going to start rising above some of the poking energy that just keeps you distracted. That's good changes, necessary changes. Okay, let's go ahead and look to see what the challenges are. And I'm going to pull this old style tarot. What challenges will we be facing in our personal life? What challenges will we be facing in our personal life? challenges, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Celtic Cross. All right, present energy, past energy, how it appears, okay, how it appears, and future. Okay, the challenges are past energy. We've been going through tremendous transformation, death and rebirth. It's been feeling like our ego might be dying. It might feel like things are just passing away in our life, like relationships or situations just seem to be dying, but it's to rebirth us. It's been necessary, but it's been definitely heavy. Current energy of challenges is the King of Wands and the Two of Cups, relationships. How do we maintain our divine spark, our divine energy as a King of Wands in relationship with the people in our life? Let me say that again. The challenge is, how do we maintain our divine inner spark? Look at the fire in his hand. His wand represents divine energy. How do we maintain our divine strength, our divine energy, even our physical energy, our physical strength, our vitality with our relationships? That's the challenge. This is such Libra energy. The Ace of Pentacles came up upside down. This is telling me it will appear in the month of October, which will challenge us of certain endings. This is an ending, it's not a beginning, and that will be a challenge for us. There will be several verbal and mental conflicts in the month of October as we go through these changes. Now, remember what the changes are. The changes are positive, and these are the challenges that we will face. If you feel like things are ending, take hope, because that means new beginnings can come in. These are just challenges. If you feel verbal conflicts or mental stress, take hope, because that means you're coming into balance. You're seeing what's out of balance, coming into balance so that you can make new decisions. And the changes is finding balance in our relationships. And the changes are making drastic, good decisions for our projects, our career, our work, our life purpose. So although this energy is a little bit intense, it's the endings. And it's the challenges, and it's some of the mental stress that we might be going through. Some people might even disagree with the endings that are occurring. That's okay. It's important that you stay focused on bringing you into harmony. Okay. Let's go ahead now and take a look at what are the breakthroughs. Breakthroughs mean something's been blocking you and gets released, and you get to start new. You get a new beginning, you get brand new energy, and you actually get freedom in a certain area. What breakthroughs will the beings of, oh yes, 10 of Cups, soul tribe, family, aligned relationships. Look at that. They are dancing in a field with their cups full. They have the husband and the wife and the two children. The home, the fire is lit in the stove, in the chimney. The cups are over the river. You have water. You have prosperity. Wow. You have borders around your house, a gate. You have proper boundaries around your house. That means you have set boundaries around your heart and your emotions. Whoa, what a beautiful energy here. You are reaching a place of celebration you're going to feel safe in your relationships because of the endings and the changes in October. You're going to feel comfortable and happier because of the changes you're going through now. You're going to feel truly connected, truly harmonious with the people coming into your life. What a breakthrough. We could stop right there. Okay, Queen of Cups. This flipped out. She is drinking from a cup of love and emotional stability. She is happy. She's in control of her emotions. She knows what she likes. She goes after what she likes. And she knows how to read what resonates with her and what doesn't. This is a major breakthrough for some of us. Some of us don't know how to read what is best for us and what is not. We don't know how to read our emotions sometimes. But the challenges and changes we're going through in this month of October is going to give us the ability. Look at this owl here. The owl on her shoulder. And the cup is just vibrating. Oh, and there's an eye on the cup, like the third eye. You're going to be able to see very clearly what gives you emotional balance. You're going to know this resonates with me and this does not. And you're going to be able to make decisions. You're going to be able to set boundaries. You're going to be able to guard your heart. Wow. Wow. What beautiful energy. So you're going to have definitely a beautiful, more stable, emotionally stable home life and relationships. You're going to have proper boundaries. You're going to be able to see clearly, to see what resonates with you, what's good for you, what's best for you, and you're going to know how to stay in that place of peace and emotional balance. To be emotionally stable, you have to be able to recognize this is good for me and this is not. That's a learning process. Okay, I've been hearing in the back of my head some of you saying, well, what's happening on the world stage? I have put some of my world reading messages on hold to build this channel. So thank you all for your support here. If you could give me a like or a thumbs up, that would be amazing. Let me go for all of you world watchers. We'll just call them world watchers. Let's pull from my world news deck and see maybe what challenges we're going to face, and then we'll see what breakthroughs we face. But what challenges are we going to face on, let's just do the American stage right now. This is for all my cross watchers from my world news channel. Oh, we have conflict. Okay, we have the energetic conflict. There's going to be a lot of turmoil, and this is energy, not so much words, but there is definitely, let's get further clarity. What is this conflict we're going to see on the American stage, please? Politically, economically, spiritually, what comes up? Thank you. Present energy, past energy, how it appears, and future. Okay, present energy, King of Fire and the High Priestess. Okay, a lot of corruption is going to come up about our leaders, world leaders, governors. I do believe this is referencing the celebrities, the singers. This is representing here all those who have been looked up to. This is the King of Fire. This represents in this deck all leadership. So all leadership is going to come under the gaze of the High Priestess, who sees all. And if there is any corruption, she sees it. So there's going to be an exposure, and she exposes it. So there's definitely going to be an exposure of leadership and those who have been looked up to. This could include Hollywood. This could include celebrities. This could definitely include the Diddy situation. This could definitely include governors, politicians of all sorts. Those are who I'm seeing right now. There's been a lot of CGI, a lot of fake presentation of some of these leaders, fake presentation of what's really happening. There's been a lot of fake news. There's been a lot of what's going on out there is not really what you see. That's definitely past energy. A lot is hidden. The 5 of Fire, a lot is hidden that we still will not be able to see for the month of October. And we have 4 of Air, again, 2 4s, which is the hidden card for me. Again, so there will be a lot on the world stage that will be hidden. And one of the things Spirit has been guiding me to is that this is a battle between dark and light. But let those who are called to this battle fight that battle. Let me say that again. Let those who are called to this battle of light versus dark on the American stage, the political stage, the world stage, let those who are called to that battle fight the battle. They are prepared. They are protected. You can pray for them. You can surround them with light and love, but let them fight this battle. Do not fight the battle for them or for the world. You need to keep your energy focused on your garden, planting your seeds of dreams and your seedlings of desire. because you are the strongest vibration. And if you get caught in the negative energy on the world's political stage, it's going to drag your energy down and your seeds will not get grown. Let those in the hidden world of politicians who are fighting for good, let them fight that battle. Only follow it if your vibration can stay high and positive and joyful. If you can continue leading your vibration, go ahead and follow it. But the moment it drags you down, let it go. Because if you're not in that arena, you're not called to that arena. So that's something Spirit has been telling me. And just to encourage you to really stay detached, because a lot of what we see is fake and a lot of the truth is actually really hidden. So we won't even know the real truth anyway. All right. That was my world news. My world news there. Let's go ahead now. And yeah, I've got to clear that energy. It's always a heavy energy. Let's go ahead now and see what Ascended Masters are going to be coming through during the All Saints Hallowed Eve time frame of when the veil is thin. And you pick an Ascended Master that might resonate with you, or an ancestor that resonates with those masters. Let's go ahead and thank you. That one flipped out. Oh, yeah, that one flipped out. I think there's going to be a lot of them that do come, but these are definitely the ones that are earth-based. All right, so the first one that came out was Lady Nada. Oh, I believe this is Mary Magdalene. Wife, mother, sister, daughter. A lot of divine, feminine, beautiful energy. Those women who have walked on earth are going to be very... Ooh, I see like those who were called witches from the past, those who might have been burned at the stake. I see a procession of these holy women just walking toward earth, walking toward the veil. Ooh. Moses. Ooh, we have some prophetic energy here. Moses. Gautama Buddha. Definitely some Holy Spirit and universal energy there. Maitreya, this is the Christ essence. Christ consciousness will be very active during this All Saints Hallowed Eve time frame. Merlin, woo, manifesting your seeds of dreams and your seedlings of desire. And Paul the Venetian. Paul the Venetian is an artist from the Renaissance period who painted and preserved much of the ancient truths through his artwork. Yes, he's now, so a lot of beauty, a lot of feminine energy, a lot of design and creativity. Christ consciousness is pure creative power too. I can't stress enough. We're creating little gardens, and it's important to plant our seedlings, our seeds of desire, and our seedlings, our seeds of dreams, and our seedlings of desire. So go ahead and plant those. Now we're going in October 2nd, we're going to have the new moon. It's very important to do that during that time frame if that resonates with you. And I believe the guidance and the watering and the plant and the growing is going to come toward the end of the month when these ascended saints and masters and our good ancestors for our best and highest good, they're going to come to the veil and really help us, give us guidance, direction, or just simply give us the energy and the strength we need to lock in this timeline. Oh, that's the thing I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and ask the question, how do we lock in this timeline, or is there a timeline that we're locking in? Let's do that really quick before we end here. What timeline are we locking in? So the timeline is the garden. The timeline is the garden. We have to plant the seeds and the seedlings of our dreams and desires and hopes to be able to lock in this garden. Thank you. Okay, we have present energy. We have past. We have what's happening in the present, and we have future. Okay, So present energy here, let's go with past energy first. Past energy is this card of planting seeds. So many of the timelines that let me start that over again. The timeline we lock into is because the seeds we have already been planting in our hopes, our desires, and the dreams. Many of us who lock in, so this is the message I'm getting. If you're going to be locking into a timeline, you have to have already planted some sort of dreams or desires. And if you haven't, I believe you can do it on this full moon in October or as soon as you listen to this video, because this video reached you at a time appointed when it's time to set your dreams and desires and to let Spirit know what you want. But more than likely, many of you have been already telling Spirit, have been already writing things down, have been already dreaming and planting what you desire. If you've already been doing this, you are locking into that timeline of this garden where those desires and dreams can begin to grow. This is the past energy. Many of you have already been doing this. This is your timeline that gets locked in. Present energy, a lot of energy, 8 of Wands, and a new beginning. Whoa. Because you have been planting seeds and will plant seeds this month or as soon as you hear this video, a tremendous energy is going to come. 8 of Wands, look at those birds. Look at the divine sparks of those divine rods of light. This energy is coming in to assist your dreams, your desires, your hopes, and your new beginnings. You're going to be receiving tremendous. This is definitely a new timeline, a timeline lock. It's not a new timeline, it's a timeline lock. Who you are is going to get anchored into the earth. What you have been asking for is going to get centered into the earth. What you have desired is going to get planted into this 3D realm, is going to start to grow. Now, as it is presently, fire, Ace of Wands, beautiful divine energy, spark, new beginnings, desires, passion, inspiration, starting. And your future is 4 of Swords, rest, meditation, asking Spirit questions. Once you begin and solidify your desires and your dreams, you can be as specific or as general as you want, but it needs to be clear. Then you rest. You can meditate with it, visualize it, do anything that your heart desires in a state that keeps it to yourself, keeps it within you, keeps it connected to your divine spark. This is also the card of keeping it hidden. Don't tell people. Do not tell people. I don't care how close you are. I don't care if they birthed you. I don't care if they financially support you. I don't care if they're your best friend. I don't care if they're your children and you birthed them. Take it from an intuitive. Take it from someone who sees generational curses and the demons in families and the demons traveling. And I don't always say everything that I see, but when I do readings or I've worked within the deliverance ministry, I have cast out demons myself and had them go screaming out of people's bodies. People who you never thought would have had attachments go screaming out of their bodies. And you realized that these demons might have been affecting you. They might have been jealous of you. They might have been, you just don't know. And it doesn't mean the person's demon possessed. It just means that there are attachments to bloodlines. There are attachments to ancestors. We've got to break our attachment to the 3D people in our life and realize we'll always be connected to their soul. It's just right now you're planting a garden and you can't tell them. Their higher self will know maybe, on the soul level, but you can't tell them. Keep it to yourself. You don't want your seedlings being ripped out by any predators. Now, I'm smiling here because I felt that message here was for me as well, because I have had a major problem with taking my ideas and dreams and trusting the people in my life. And then all of a sudden, I'll say something like, I have a desire and a dream, and they'll be like, oh, And you're like, this is huge. This is amazing. They're like, If people go, to you, that's a don't tell them anything again. That's just my friendly advice. Don't tell them anything again. Even if people give you any nonchalant shrug to anything you say, it's very important not to tell them anything again. Because that energy is an energy of, I don't really care. And that will actually project upon you, maybe I shouldn't really care. It's not that important, is it? I'm just being emotional by being dramatic about these dreams. So I guess I'm really trying to stress that catch the signs, keep it to yourself, breed it within you, birth it within you, enjoy your desires and your dreams. And you already have the promise. We have the promise from our spirit guides. They will water it through the month of October. I'm looking forward to All Saints Hallowed Eve. If you're interested, I'm thinking about doing, well, I won't say because I just told myself not to tell my ideas and dreams. But like and follow this video. Subscribe if you're interested, because I might have some ideas and dreams that begin to bloom for All Saints Hallowed Eve. So we'll take a look at that later. Anyway, we do have a podcast. Corey Klein and I have a podcast and a community. We are starting with live meditations. It includes workshops, meditations, and podcasts about spirituality. Our first one is going to drop here, and I will put a video here at the end of this reading. Go ahead and check out several of the other videos I have too. Messages from your spirit guides, pick a cards. You will enjoy those. I'll put those at the end as well. And I will see you next time. Thank you for joining me today. I love you. I open my heart when I send you love. We are grateful. We are love. We are one. Until next time. Bye.
Ruth, it's the Ruth and Corey show. We're live. Can you believe it?
We're keeping it to ourselves, seeing if it's something we really want to do.
Coming up with our logo, coming up with our saying, our mission statements, and all of that will be revealed here shortly.
Even the questions that we've had, like, how do I do it right? We're moving into an energy as a people where we begin aligning with divinity, our higher self, the energy of fire, spirit. Pure spirit.
All that they did know was that when there was a question, they would leave it up to God and cast lots for his answer.
That's divination.
If you give up your spiritual sovereignty, or if you have not established your spiritual sovereignty, there is the possibility that you attract entities. They were just lower vibration. And they were attracted to people who had established their separation, who were angry, who were depressed, who were, just not happy people.
Targeted energy. You could call them psychic attacks, trying to block you. You could call them your own programming, your shadow, your fears, our fears.
The whole idea of ritual, because the ritual is supposed to help you get into a state of higher vibration.
It's not always an evil entity. Sometimes it's just our ego. Get into a place of stillness, calmness, and say only what's for my best and highest good.
Border of Egypt and Libya, it's called a polymorphic stone, which means that initially it was a particular type of mineral or combination of minerals. And over time, those minerals were replaced by another mineral. So it's not the same stone that it started out as,
That's what I was trying to say.
He was holding a piece while he was meditating and started seeing visions. And so that's why he named it Prophecy Stone. Religion, don't you hear me? I just said religion, that's all.
Yeah.
A man-made institution that was designed for control of a population.
But we're entering now into a place of spiritual sovereignty where we have to start standing on our own 2 feet in our personal connection.
Yeah, so I would just like to know, does Spirit have a message for the audience?
So we're actually being watched here because we're in a major turning point as people. The confusion of, is this ego or is this my higher self? We're being supported and guided by those that are in the etheric realm to move from this transition of mental confusion and programming into divine inner light.
once you realize that this stuff really works.